Hello, welcome back to Sketchbook Challenge Day 2. This is a new editing style. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's a lot more blocky. I wouldn't use the word blocky, but I wanted to show things at a slower pace because normally I do everything 400% to 500% speed in iMovie, but I wanted to show you a more realistic speed, so I ended up doing only 200%, but then I don't want videos to be super long, so I ended up cutting like the steps in half, so you see kind of what the beginning looks like, and then you see the end result, I guess you could say. But yeah, maybe I'll stick to this editing style. I think it's easier on the eyes. I don't like it when my hand moves around so much. I feel like I just see my hand quaking. I'm just like, no, no, thank you. But yes, I am painting beaches today. Two beaches you'll see later because I finished this one pretty quickly. I finished it in 30 minutes, and my goal is like at least an hour in the sketchbook a day. So I was just like, I have space on the page, I'll just do another one. But that's probably because I've been really into phthalo blue, so probably just looked at it and went, oh my god, it's so much like phthalo blue, I need to use it. But yeah, it's a little bit more warm tone, so I added just like a hint of ultramarine. But overall, it was some nice looking sea. The finest sea, dare I say. But on a completely different side note, um, this was actually painted on Thursday, like last Thursday. It's just because like I have school right now, so even though I do my sketchbook once a day, I find it's been difficult to edit it on the same day because I normally paint it after I'm done studying, which is like this. I painted this probably at like midnight, so not much time to edit it after that. So I kind of just like leave it for the next day, which is why I'm a few days behind. But I am doing the painting process every day, just to make that clear. So technically, it is an everyday sketchbook challenge. Anyways, going back to the art, I just want to talk about some of the colors I used. I tend to stick to very similar colors. I tend to reuse them a lot throughout the artwork, like phthalo blue. But I used phthalo blue, a lot of trans red iron oxide for the beach, along with nickel, quad gold, and ultramarine. Those were like my main colors, and I mainly stayed within. I think I only used those, and obviously Hansa yellow, so I could get the green of the cliff. But then I don't think I used any color, so it's a pretty limited color palette, mind you. It's just a beach. But yeah, I've been really loving these colors. I've been using them for the past few days, and I've been really enjoying it. I think it really suits what I'm trying to go for. It makes nice scenery paintings. So, kind of loving it. And you'll see me going in here with white, and it's kind of dull. I actually want to go with white watercolor because I'm running out of white gouache. I'm like, I want this to be a full watercolor painting, but obviously I caved because it wasn't opaque enough. So I went in with my Holbein acrylic gouache, and now I'm regretting not buying them from Jackson's while I had the shipping there and all. But yeah, as you can tell, the white made a huge difference. What once did not look like a beach that had waves washing upon it, now has waves washing upon it. But yeah, I really liked the way this one turned out. Obviously, I wish there was more depth, but I'm like on a time crunch. I'm not gonna spend like 3 hours a day trying to perfect it. Also, oh, that tape. I love the way taping looks. I finally found masking tape, actually. Not my masking tape. I mean my washi tape. And I'm actually probably gonna buy more from AliExpress because I'm running in low. But I really like it. I got these ones for 25 cents at Michael's, and I kind of neglected them, but I like the way they look on video a lot better than my thick with 3C's green masking tape. So this is a step up. Also, that technique right there, I was just patting the sky with tissue so you get that cloud effect. Back to this artwork. This artwork has a little bit more ultramarine in it. I wanted to have that the warm to cool shift, or cool to warm, whatever you want to call it, shift in this artwork. I think that's what I saw in the photo. So I just tried to splash that on. Obviously, like my colors tend to be a little bit more vibrant than the photos. I just love the vibrancy of watercolors. And yeah, I've been loving paint mixing recently. So sometimes to save myself time, I'll like pre-mix my colors and put them into a pan just so I have them on hand in case I need an orange, because I don't have an actual orange in my tubes, so I end up mixing it and putting them in a pan instead. But I haven't been using those for the past few days and I've been really enjoying it. I've been finding myself gravitating towards the 3 shades I mentioned in my portrait video yesterday, which is what I used for the beach hut and the sand. It's like nickel, quad gold, and trans red iron oxide, and phthalo blue. Like, those are my OGs right now. Been really, really loving them. I'm just playing around with them and seeing what kind of values I could get. But sometimes I kind of just cave and I kind of just put some gouache in my painting because I find gouache has the automatic vibrancy, has that like the punch of color without having to like constantly layer it. With watercolor, you'll see me going over and over and over the same things again, like the clouds, not the clouds, the sky and like the water. But as you can see with the gouache, I kind of just go over it and it's really just opaque. Like when I'm putting these people in, it's just one pass, but you can tell that it's like they're very visible. So that's what I really, really love about it, and that's why I think white detailing with gouache is like probably the best white detailing you could do on a watercolor painting. Anyways, as I'm slowly losing my voice here, I'm just going to finish off by saying thank you, and hopefully you enjoyed the video, and maybe you'll stick around to see the rest of the series. I have 12 more days to go, but I may extend it till the full 30 depending on how motivated I'm feeling. But yeah, so I'm planning on doing a few more landscapes and trying some full body images. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Until next time, bye!